I wanted to kind of get a picture. I kind of wanted to get
What are you going to be when you grow up? Right here. Rocket truck driver? Is he? Pretty sure he's off. She might sit here. Well, when he gets to the phone.
If everyone would please stand and remain standing for the playing of the Star Spangled Banner.
Is it done?
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the pale wilderness fight, for the ramparts we watched were so proud as we streaming, and the rockets were bright. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? O'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
You may be seated. Good afternoon to all the family and friends in attendance today, whether that be in person or online. We're excited to have you as part of this celebration. I'm Rick Nickerson, principal of Glenwood Community High School, and it's my honor to lead this graduation ceremony for the class of 2021. This past year has been one that no one here will ever forget. There were so many things that were a first for us: wearing masks, portable lunch table, limited student sections at a game, no concerts, and so on. Yet, here we are, May 30th, let me check my watch here, 2:09, just like we said we would at the start of the year. Amazing. A huge shout out goes to everyone who made this all possible, from parents, family, friends who were able to support the school, support your student to get them to this point so that we could have this ceremony today. Extremely excited to be here, extremely excited to be a part of this and have our seniors go out on a grand note. So, without further ado, I'd like to introduce the Glenwood Choir and the singing of the senior song. A big thank you to Mr. David Clark and Mr. Devin Kilpatrick for their efforts today. I'd like to take a moment to introduce the Glenwood Community School District's Board of Education, Mr. Kurt Becker, Mrs. Elizabeth Richardson, Dr. Tim Becker, Mrs. Ann Steyer, and Mr. Greg Schultz. I would also like to take the opportunity to recognize the district leadership team, Mr. Devin Embray, Superintendent of Schools, Mrs. Cindy Menendez, Director of Special Education, Dr. Chad Lang, Director of School Improvement, Mrs. Sherry Heron, Principal, Northeast Elementary, Mrs. Jeannie O'Grady, Principal, West Elementary, Mrs. Heidi Stanley, Principal of Glenwood Middle School, Mrs. Paulina Rodenberg, Junior Senior Counselor, Mr. Jeff Beeson, Activities Director, and Mr. Corey Foss, Associate Principal. I'd like to take a moment to recognize any past board members who may be present. Please stand and be recognized, and thank you for your service to our district. Beeson will announce our first speaker.
Our first speaker is Madeline Becker.
Thank you, Mr. Beeson, for your introduction. Like he said, my name is Madeline Becker, and I have been fortunate enough to grow, breathe, and now graduate with the incredible class of 2021. As we made our way into high school, many of our teachers openly admitted the apprehension they possessed in regards to our rowdy crew. And while I would never call us quiet, I argue that our potency was and still is essential to unlocking our grand potential. We are not quiet, but we are many more things of much greater value: dedicated, resilient, daring. The first of these values, dedication, is apparent in the academic, athletic, and artistic success our class has had throughout high school. Our class, like those who have paved the way for us, has taken great pride in our home and done our best to positively represent it in the state and beyond. Together, we have achieved several state championships, multiple all-state speech, choir, band, and art performances, as well as high test scores and involvement in advanced placement and college-level coursework. Beyond this, our class alone has given over 3,000 hours of community service back to our community that has supported us through it all. However, high school is not excluded from the realities of life, in which there are both hills and valleys. In truth, our class, while blessed with hills like towering mountains, has also faced valleys vast and deep. In a generation as desensitized as ours, the words flood and pandemic seem like idle threats until it happened to you, until it happened to us. The class of 2021 is composed of students who have lost their innocence, their homes, and their loved ones to evils of the world that we cannot control. But what we have not lost is our ability to make the best of it. In the face of hardship, we are resilient. When things get tough, we get tougher, and that is the power that leaves tragedy powerless. The final piece to the puzzle of what makes us who we are is our willingness to dare. If you Google the definition of daring, it will define it as audaciously bold. Now, audacious can either mean a lack of respect or a willingness to take a risk. Throughout our time in high school, this class has grown and matured from the first definition to the second. It is a scary world we live in, and I am grateful to be a part of a class that is daring and audacious enough to believe that we can still conquer it. We dare to make a difference, we dare to speak our minds, we dare to choose for ourselves, and we dare to believe that the world is what we make it. In the end, I have nothing but gratitude for this school and for all of you. As we leave this place, never forget the parents, teachers, coaches, and community members who have raised us and made us who we are today. The road ahead may not be easy, but we are well equipped to change the world if we dare to do so. Never be afraid to ask for help, and never settle for less than you deserve. May the world be what we make it. Thank you, class of 2021. While this feels like the end, it is truly only the beginning. Thank you.
Good afternoon. It is my pleasure to honor the following students who have achieved a 3.5 or higher GPA throughout their high school career. Students, please stand and stay standing when your name is called. Parents, please stand when your student's name is announced. Audience, please hold your applause until all names have been announced. Marissa Ostimore, Nathan Badberg, Silas Bales, Julia Martin, Jackson Back, Lauren Becker, Sophia Benson, Avery Blaisdell, Sarah Clayton, Marley Covington, Dylan Cox, Meg Denton, Aaron Finnegan, Andrew Gill, Sierra Green, Cheyenne Groom, Trey Hansen, Xander Hayes, Victoria Hayes, Benjamin Hughes, Emma Hughes, Teresa Hutchinson, Samuel Johnson, Amanda Kephart, Noah Coley, Jocelyn Lindgren, Peyton Maxwell, Hannah McGinnis, Curtis McIntosh, Grace Minshew, Chloe Morse, Mercedes Randolph, Carly Raymond, Lachlan Ruff, Elle Scarborough, Justin Schnurr, Lucas Schoening, Troy Schupin, Brady Shannon, Houston Stevens, Gordon Tumakowski, Zoe Turk, Michael Woods, and Zachary Zielstra. Congratulations to all of you on this achievement. You may be seated. It is now my pleasure to honor the following students who have achieved a 4.0 or higher GPA throughout their high school career. Again, students, please stand and stay standing when your name is called. Parents, please stand when your student's name has been called. And audience, please hold your applause until all names have been announced. Madeline Becker, Grace Bowles, Kelly Embray, Karen Marley, Vivian Payne, Nathan Rohrberg, Chloe Russell, Aaron Schultz, Brianna Severn, Maya Silvius, Mackenzie Woods, Jalen Woodward, Caden Young, and Cameron Young. Congratulations to all of you. You may be seated. This time I'd like to welcome Mr. Mason back to the microphone.
Next speaker is Corbin Entinger.
Thank you, Mr. Beeson, for the wonderful introduction. This is fun, guys. Just having fun. Yeah. Good afternoon, fellow classmates, teachers, and those in attendance. If you weren't listening, my name is Corbin Entinger, and I'm a senior here at Glenwood High School. I first began attending high school here at the beginning of my freshman year, and to say that I loved my time here would simply be an understatement. I'm beyond grateful for those who have poured into my life, not only here in the high school, but within the community as well. Nonetheless, I'm not here to talk about myself and my personal growth, but rather our growth, the class of 2021. Class of 2021, first word that comes to my mind is just wow. Starting off freshman year with multiple state qualifying teams in various events and sports, including a state championship in boys basketball. Class of 2021 really hit the ground running. The next year, however, was when our high school career began to look very different. A devastating flood that affected our community beyond measure occurred in March of our sophomore year. On average, 4 or 5 students per classroom were directly affected by the destruction that the flood brought with it. Fast forward to junior year, the beginning of our upperclassmen years here at Glenwood Senior High School, where we were fresh off yet another state championship team in girls track and field. COVID-19 had just come into the picture right as we started our final semester of our junior year, almost exactly a year to the date of when the devastating flood occurred. Now, I'm sure we're all fully aware of what COVID brought with it, but instead of focusing on what has happened and dwelling upon it, let's take what we've learned and use it as a stepping stone to chase after our dreams and our aspirations. We are where we are right now because of the trials that we've faced and how we decided to overcome them. As we look to the future at our goals and strive towards them, there are perhaps 3 aspects that are key in our future and success that we're all working towards that I'd like to hit on. First, the first point is regarding leadership. Leadership is a powerful position. Within our time here at Glenwood, I'm sure many of us have experienced positions of leadership, especially our upperclassmen years. In our last couple of years here, as part of our Rams United statement, serving others has been emphasized quite a bit. Being a servant leader is the most personal and honorable trait of leadership. According to the Forbes Coaches Council, when we compare traditional leadership and servant leadership, they both employ vastly different techniques and outcomes. The main goal of servant leadership is to provide service to their people. They focus on those below them and how they can be of service to them. Within the leadership field, the most admirable trait in a leader is humility, according to a study done by the University of Notre Dame. As we enter the rest of our lives, ensuring that we are doing the best we can to embrace a humble attitude and serve those around us first and foremost will be unmeasurably viable in our future endeavors. Secondly, as we go about the rest of our lives, we are to love well. Spend time with those you care about deeply and pour into the relationships and friendships with tender love. Approach each situation with grace and a loving heart. Have empathy and do not be afraid to get real. Be slow to speak and quick to listen. Third and finally, guys, be thankful. Put simply, the act of giving thanks has a lot more of an impact than we register. A study done by Harvard University in 2011 found that gratitude, being thankful, helps people feel more positive emotions, relish good experiences, improve their health, deal with adversity, and build strong relationships. Having a positive attitude in each and every aspect of our lives is so important. Simple gestures such as saying a simple thank you or showing appreciation for someone can have an immense impact on our emotions, far more than we realize. We are about to enter perhaps the most challenging season of our lives. Going about it with that thankful and loving attitude will make it that much more enjoyable. Simple gestures such as saying thank you or showing your appreciation is exactly what I want to do right now. If I could have, just skip the whole verse right there. If I could have the audience's participation on this next part, that would be amazing. For those in attendance right now, look out on this board of seniors. If you have ever attended or driven them to a game, concert, meeting, competition, or event, for any one of these individuals seated right here, can you please stand at this moment? Think real hard. Fellow classmates, don't look at me, look at them, look at your family that's here. Notice how the entire room is on their feet right now. These individuals have poured unconditionally into our lives for the past 17 to 18 years. They have sacrificed time, money, resources, energy, all of those to support those of us sitting in support today. As we've seen over the course of our adolescence and the growth into who we are today, it is all subject to those who have poured into our lives. So let's take a moment, our fellow classmates, and show our appreciation for the least that we can do. The great Warren Buffett once challenged a classroom of kids. He said, quote, "You will all receive the car of your dreams tomorrow morning in your driveway with a bow on it, fully paid and full of gas. But here's the catch, it is the only car you are ever going to receive in your lifetime." He continued by asking, now what are you going to do? Knowing that this is the only car you're ever going to have. You will take care of it like you cannot believe. Well, we're not going to get one car in our lifetime. We only get one body and one mind. And that's all we're ever going to get. While that body and mind feels great right now, it has to last you a lifetime. Fellow classmates, as we enter the rest of our lives, take care of yourselves. Love well, be thankful, and appreciate the small things. Do what you love and have fun doing it. And if you don't love what you're doing and you aren't having fun doing it, make it fun. Give credit where credit is due, work hard and with humility, serve others first, and strive to see the bright side. Go about your lives with a positive attitude and spend as much time as you can with your family. Your friends will come and go, but your brother will always be your brother and your sister will always be your sister. Appreciate, respect, and love them. Guys, have fun. Life is amazing. Take take a time to enjoy to the fullest, and as the great Mr. Corey Kloss once said, do the right thing. Thank you, and remember, the juice is temporary, but the sauce is forever.
Thank you, Corbin. Our next speaker is Margaret Begbie.
Hello, I'm Maggie Begbie or Margaret. Here we go. Imagine I hand you a timer with 1,378 days on it. Your clocks are counting down the moment you walk through those doors. 4 years ago, my timer started as I walked through those golden doors at the front of the school. I can remember my first day of freshman year like it was yesterday. I was nervous and terrified not knowing what high school would bring. As every year went by, I could not wait for the next one to get over. My freshman year was my only normal year of high school. Sophomore year, we were challenged by the flood, and junior year was shut down by COVID-19. I have not had a normal senior year, and that is the understatement of the century. None of you have had normal years either, but I'm here to tell you to be thankful for the crazy year we were given. It has been a long 4 years, but a short 4 years. Long because of all the bad homework, the boring reading, and the early practices. Short because of the lifelong friendships, the lasting memories, and truly interesting and amazing things we have learned. I can't say I spent as many hours as some of us have between these halls. Our teachers, of course, spend an inhumane amount of time here, and many students do as well. Most of them even do it out of their own choosing. I can remember staying as late as 10:30 to finish up last-minute cheer posters. It takes that kind of teamwork to survive anywhere in life. I know my experience is limited, but every problem I've overcome has been because someone has been there to help me. My support ranges from my parents to my friends to my teachers, depending on the kind of trouble I've had. A lot of help has been needed to get me through at times. This is where our high school truly excels, I think. So what's next for us? I will be going to college as well as many of my other classmates. A few of us will be going to the branches of military and to help keep our country safe, and others may get right to work, or even take a year or more to decide what they want to do. Leaving high school is such a brutal transition. As anyone would put it, we don't know what the world has in store for us. I do know how I'll deal with those life events, though, by using the skills and information I've picked up here. It all comes down to help, and I've got plenty of people to thank for that. Parents, of course, teachers, and friends. I guess that means the biggest thing I learned in high school is to lean on others when needed. There is one piece of advice I'd like to give you as we get ready to cross the stage one last time. Always appreciate the small things in life because we don't know when it's going to be taken away from us, and I think this year really proved it. To the class of 2021, thank you for the memories and the friendships, and here's to our journey that lies ahead. Go Rams!
President Becker and Board of Directors, having met the graduation requirements set forth by the Glenwood Community School District Board of Directors and the state of Iowa, it is my pleasure to recommend to you that you present each of this year's graduates with their Glenwood Community High School diploma.
Martalee May Covington. Elijah James Bierkamp. Joseph, Peter, and Tinker. Margaret Bichette Begbie. Alexa Angel. Marissa Lynn Osdemore. Silas Joseph Bales. Seven Latea Ferris. Julia Quinn Ann Barton. Jackson Donald Batten. Lauren Elizabeth Becker. Dylan Michael Belt. Sophia K. Benson. Kaylin Taylor May Bickle. Gavin Frederick Bierman. Avery May Blaisdell. Ryan Matthew Bloom. Grace Catherine Bowles. Logan D. Clark. Sarah Elizabeth Layton. Nevin Michael Wardell. Dylan Gage Cox. Creighton John Reichler. Lillian May Delashka. Meg Elizabeth Denton. Alexander Thomas Dolan. Nicholas Eugene Dolan. Madison Grace Doyen. Kelly Colleen Ember. Alexis Joe Engel. Cadence May Ewell. Erin Claire Finnegan. Jaden Olivia Gaylord. Jason Eric Alexander Gerhardt. Jason also received his welding technology diploma from Iowa Western Community College. Wesley Michael Brooke Michael Gill. Michael Lee Gladden. Hayden Douglas Good. Ashley Marie Boyd. Sierra J. Green. Quentin Dean Albert Gray. Cheyenne Faith Groom. Trey Allen Hansen. Tristan James Harder. Trinity Lynn Hartley. Hunter Lane Hogger. Xander Michael Hayes. Victoria Ann Hayes. Ariel Nicole Heindel. Kenneth Joseph Heitman. Dalton Michael Henderson. Ashlyn Jamie Hogerson. Blaine Levi Hauser. Seth Michael Hauser. Zoe Michelle Howell. Caleb James Hub. Tyler John Huey. Benjamin James Hughes. Emma Elizabeth Hughes. Teresa Ann G. Hutchinson. Zachary Allen Iverson. Samuel Adam Johnson. Alexander Torres Jones. Amanda Ray Gephardt. Noah Owen Coley. Josie Ray Krause. Jocelyn Rain Lindgren. Alyssa Nicole Mann. Karen Burrell Marley. Tegan James Matheny. Zoe Olivia Maddox. Maxwell. Delaney Paxton McCormick. Hannah Marie McGinnis. Devin Dean McWade. Curtis Laszlo McIntosh. Abby Jo McIntyre. Tyler Joseph Meese. Laura Danielle Millar. Logan Lee Miller. Grace Eileen Minshew. Brandon Michael Morris. Chloe Michelle Morse. Brady Travis Nelson. Jocelyn Isabella Neville. Alexander Jonathan Michael Page. Vivian Louise Payne. Larissa Marie Pelly. Lucas Alexander Pestel. Shayla Elaine Pierce. Grant James Ramsey. Mercedes Lynn Randolph. Caden Henrik Rang. Hunter Dale Bradley. Carly Rose Raymond. Emily Rose Rett. James Vincent Reyes. Drake Vaughn Reinhardt. Logan John Roberts. Nathan Ryan Forward. Chase James Rams. Lachlan James Wellington Ruff. Elmer Royale Sagasume Hernandez. L. Nicole Scarborough. Justin Patrick Schnurr. Lucas William Shoney. Erin Olivia Schultz. Troy John Shubin. Brianna Christine Sabern. Hunter Urban Shane. Brady Todd Shannon. Maya Blue Sylvia. Connor John Bartosh Smith. Morgan Elizabeth Stanton. Houston Evan Stevens. Evan Sky Stinson. Carmen Marie Drzezinski. Gordon John Tumakowski. Zoe Colette Appeline Turk. Destiny Ann Tyson. Kane Chase Watson. Aspen Pearl Williams. Joshua Robert Woollock. Haley Dawn Woods. Mackenzie Paige Woods. Michael Sullivan Woods. Jalen Josie Woodward. Ethan James Wyatt. Caden Reed Young. Cameron Shea Young. Zachary Vernon Zielstra.
You may be seated. I'm not ready to let go yet. Class of 2021, as we close out today's graduation, I want to leave you with some final thoughts. As a class, you have stood in the face of adversity and overcome time and time again. You've never backed down from a challenge, and I can think back to all you've accomplished in the last 4 years. We talked a lot about activities and choir and conference awards, fine arts, all the things that you've been involved in, all the great strides that you've made over the years, and done nothing but excel at every turn. This class has multiple Hawkeye 10 award winners. We have a national merit finalist, so academics should take it serious. athletics, clubs, all those things. You're involved in everything. When I look around at some of your faces as I was shaking your hand, I've seen you a million times. Probably like what Maggie said in the hallways until 10 o'clock. If I'm here, you're probably here too. So it's kind of bittersweet that you're going to walk out those doors one last time. And then you're being an alumni in this high school, which is really exciting because I know you'll go out and change the world for the better. As I see, whether it's going to college, whether it's going to workforce, military, whatever the case may be, you're going to do great things. I want you to think about the friendships you've made. Some of those friendships were for a season, some were for a reason, but everybody in this room, you're going to be linked together for a lifetime as a graduate of Glenwood High School. The perseverance, unbelievable. I know we've talked a little bit about the flood and some other things. I just want you to think back. I don't want to use porta potties in front of the high school. I do because it was right by my window. Yeah. A lot of nightmares over that one. That or when the bees were out there, you were washing your hands on the pump station. That was interesting. Then we had to eat off cardboard trays. You guys complained about that. Typical. I swear. But little things like homecoming on the football field, we still had a homecoming, regardless. And you had a prom with masks, but we had a prom, right? You guys do a lot of things a lot of other people only dreamed of. I did a short class that got to do that. When you think back to these times, how will you remember them? What will stick out to you? Will it be family and friends that helped you get through this? Was it really as challenging as you recall it? Because at the time that you were a lot of crying lion. Okay. I just wanted to throw that back out there. But seriously, there is a lot of things that aren't as bad as you think they are. You kind of lose sight of some of those things and it's not that bad. But I want you to remember things are never as bad as they seem. Surround yourself with people who can help you and support you, like your time here at Glenwood. Just remember that you've made it through things you never dreamt would happen. The time is yours to dream the impossible dreams. Use your resilience and skills learned these last 4 years to carry you along the way. We'll forever have your Ranch United family to support you. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, students, family, and friends, it is with great pride that I introduce you to the graduates of 2021. Congratulations.